All right, I've been shopping. Who says the women can outshop us? I think we can probably outshop those women. You just get us in the right venue, you know? We're not going to outshop them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Is that a sexist comment or what? That's what happens when I just push play and start saying stuff unfiltered. Yeah, but you put us in a card show, or you put the ladies in Bed Bath & Beyond, you put us in a card show, we can outspend them. Oh yeah, we can kick their butts. That's how winning is done. Woohoo! Now what's going to happen today? I'll tell you what's going to happen today. Actually, it's tonight. I'm going to show you a card I've had for a little while and pair it or triple or quadruple it with a card that's a new purchase. And you're going to love them. Otherwise, double your money back. Although I can't give your time back, so sorry about that. All right, here we go. I've had this card for maybe a couple of months, hot off the presses. 2026 Independence Day, Shohei Ohtani out of 76. I absolutely love this design. Number 25 out of 76. What are we pairing that with? Oh, the Judge himself, number 1 in the set, but of course, out of 76. 21 out of 76, a little off to the left, but I've seen several of them and they're all that way. So I'm thinking when they printed the 76, the run of 76, they may have all been kind of off to the left. So I said, I'm going to get it now. I love this one. These tend to be chippy, but you know, this is not really that chippy. Same with the Ohtani. So talk about pair excellence. Shown on the Drew's custom stands. Go check out his 2-minute video where he's selling his stands, but even if you're not ready to buy them or you already have them or you don't need more at this time, the video is just so awesome. One of the best videos I've seen. It's just so well done. It's just hilarious. All right, so there we go. Pair excellence. That's what I'm talking about. Where do we go from here? Well, we'll show the previous purchase. The 2024 Topps Independence Day Aaron Judge out of 76. Oh man, I think they did it up right this year. Card number 99, but 18 out of 76. Can't even talk. This is the new purchase, 2024 Topps Black. These are tough. I won this at auction for under $200, which I was kind of surprised. And, you know, with the black, so sensitive to border and corner chipping, but this looks really, really fantastic to me. 49 out of 73, numbered out of 73 because 1951, the first year of Topps, a Topps baseball card set, plus 73 gets us to 2024. So check out that pair and tell me what you think. Well, I'll tell you what I think. There's no way in HE double toothpicks this can be pair mediocrity. This is pair excellence, my friends. Whoo, yeah. All right, now we're gonna bring down the power. Bring down the power. Woo! Oh man, this refractor is rare and just absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Barry Bonds cards that I have. It is just, as the young ones would say, it is absolutely sick. Or maybe they don't say that anymore, but hey. Yeah, so I took a chance for a couple $100. I bought a card. I wasn't sure how much I'd love it, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Bring down the power again. Woo-hoo! Look at this. It looks like it's just the base card, although these gold base were tougher pulls, but it looks like it's just the base card. But that's just because they didn't put on the slab what's actually in here, which is the die cut or decal edge embossed, which is a very tough pull. And the reason I took a chance is I didn't know, do I need this? I've already got the refractor, you know? And I'm like, wow, this is look at that. This is just stunning. Oh man. See, you can see the embossing where his body is being pushed out so that it protrudes from the front of the card. This is just spectacular. Wow, man. This was only a little over $200, which I thought was pretty amazing. There's a few of these, like 3 of them on eBay right now, but they're asking a lot more bucks. One of them's a Gem Mint 10 that's like 3,500 or best offer, but this one's a Gem Mint 11. So, whoo, yeah, man. Man, oh man. The man. Woo, man. Yeah, what? I know he had a little bit of Flintstone chewables to help him out, but you know, what player represents power more than Barry Bonds? Oh, man. I'm not even sure if the camera's doing justice to these. These are absolutely insane. In the 1985 Star base set, number 95 was Larry Bird. Almost always off center. This is my favorite slab, Sports Collector's Digest. There's the Birdman himself. What a sweet card, but wait, there's more. That year, he had a green version and a white version. This is the white version in a Nevermore Minty 8. You can tell me which one you like better. Anyway, let's check them out together. Look at that. One's kind of off-center to the right, the other to the left, so the average centering is a 10. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so sweet. I love how they have the green with the white and then the white with the green. I think that was a really sweet move by Carr. They were by Star. Kind of a pioneer company when it came to color matching on cards. Anyway, where are we going to go from here? I thought you would never ask. What would pair with these two beauties? Now, without going into AGC, American Grading Company, I believe it's owned by the guy who bought the leftover stock from the Star Company president, Robert Levin, Bill Schoncheck. But anyway, without going into all of that, he's got a little grading company, a couple of them, SSA and AGC. This is the AGC. Yes, you can send them cards. They'll grade them for like $8 a piece, but you have to send a quantity. Oh, man, this bad boy. The centering is, you know, this one is centered by a higher power here. This, oh man, this is an absolute gem. This is, you may or may not realize this, but your eyes are feasting on one heck of a treat right here. This card with this centering is just next level, man, next level. So let's put those, I think I'll just kind of set that there. Look at that. It's like he's going to make 3 3-pointers at once. That's how Bird was. He'd trash talk and say, hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you because it's your birthday. I'm going to hit 3 threes on you at once. And you're like, no way. And then he does it. And you're like, who is this dude, man? Who is he? He's the Birdman. And yeah, his star cards are kind of taken off too after I pumped up his 1984 star base card. This is the 85 star base card, but I have 5 of his 84 star base cards. That was just a video I made a couple months ago. Since that time, those cards have been selling for double or more what I paid, which is just crazy, just crazy. And again, most of those I got, not that long ago. All right, let's carry on though. Enough bragging about my star cards going up, which am I happy about it? I kind of am, but I'm kind of not actually because the dilemma we have as collectors, it's like, I would have bought more. I would have bought 10 instead of 5. But I bought 5 because I thought these bad boys are going to be on the move at some point, and they already ding-dangity darn moved. So what the heck, man? What the heck? All right, we're down to the last new purchase. But then I'm going to, give you hints on a couple other new purchases that are coming my way. Let's see, where do we start? This is the base card from that 84 star set. What's the word I was going to look for? That kind of epic 84 star set that has the Jordan RC or XRC. This is the base Dr. J, and these tend to be chippy on all 4 edges pretty much all the time. I got this a few years back, and I really like this copy because this is about as unchippy as they ever come, if that makes any sense. About as chip-free as they come. And then I had bought this one as well. And I got it, not because of the 7, but because it's about as chip-free as they come as well. And really nicely centered side to side. Whoop! And then I got this one. I think I got this one before the 7. But anyway, not that it really matters. And again, pretty darn chip-free and pretty nicely centered. See, a little bit more chipping there. But even this, this might look like a lot of chipping, but yeah, pretty chip-free. all of those well under $100, which I think is crazy because when you think about the Jordan, you know, what's a 6 for the Jordan? I don't know, 50 grand. PSA 6, a 7, I don't know, 60 grand. I don't know, 70 grand. Who knows? It's way, way up there. All of these well under 100. And then the new purchase, here it comes. So chip free. This was just barely under 100. They're going up in value, $99.99, $99.99, but it just made it. And whoop, I keep doing that. What a sweet card. So check out this Quadfecta. Quadfecta, you might say, that's not a word. I say, hey, if you say Quadfecta with enough confidence, it is a word. Check out the glorious Dr. J Quadfecta. We're talking less than $400. Maybe closer to 300, might be, probably is. For, you know, the doctor in a tough set. One of the things that makes these star cards so special. Whoop! No, this is not an infomercial, but, or a, or one of those, you know, selling networks. But one of the things that makes these cards so special is they're base cards, but yet they were so limited for base cards. For that era. That is for sure. All right, now here's the deal. That concludes the new purchases, but I'm going to give you a couple of hints on new purchases that are on the way to me. They are in the mail. One of them, I think, is at the Authenticator. But anyway, let's move on to the hints, shall we? Oh, yeah. All right, why am I showing my glorious Stan Musial 1948 Bowman rookie card? Oh, man. That is just, I love this card. Whoop. Why am I showing this one? Because I've got a Stan Musial coming. So this is the hint card. I've got a Musial coming that has been the #1 or #2 card. It's kind of like there were two cards that have been sort of #1 simultaneously on my want list. It's been the #1 card on my want list for like the last 2 years, I think, for about 2 years. Yeah, for about 2 years, it's been right up there at the top of my want list. Darn thing keeps creeping up in value, and I keep not getting one or getting outbid or missing out or whatever. But hey, I can complain, but nobody wants to hear my complaints. I got one, and it is a freaking gem. Oh, man, it's insanely nice. It's not that card, of course, but it's a Stan the Man card. And so that's going to be coming to a video soon. Super stoked about that. Now here comes the other hint for another card that's coming. Many of you know I am collecting all 24 with cartoons. Well, I've got 2022 and number 2023 is at the, I've got 22 of the 24. They're not years, they're cards. Come on, Adam. I got 22 of the 24. Well, I've got number 23 at the Authenticator because it reached that price threshold and it's coming back. And then I'll only have one to go. I'm down to Dick Bartell. I call him Octopus Man because there's an octopus as one of the cartoons on his card. So, you know, go find me a Dick Bartell, one that I like, that's graded. Doesn't matter what the grade is as long as I like it. So this is representing, Bartell's not the one that's coming though. I've got one that's coming. And that'll put me at 23 at 24. So this is just representing that new purchase that's coming. This is my pristine one. Woohoo! Just a little bit of paper loss in all the right places. I had a PSA one that had some pretty significant issues, and I eventually sold that and upgraded to this pristine one. Man, this might be my favorite card. If I could only keep one card, oh, that'd be tough. But it's probably this one right here. Yeah. Anyway, 23 of 24. Going to be showing off 23 pretty soon. Oh, man. I am so close. You know, I am one cartoon. Wait, I am, what, one card away from a full set of cartoons? There's got to be a way to say this that's... I am one card away from a full set of cartoons. I think that's how you say it. All right, now we're just going to close this out. I think these are all the new purchases. I think I've got it right here. So what do we have in the new purchase arena? By the way, these are all yeah, these are kind of vintagey. Those are, well, that's kind of getting vintagey too. These are clearly modern, but the Stan the Man card that I've got coming is very vintagey. Yeah, and it's, that one Stan the Man card that's very vintagey. Anyway, I guess all these together definitely cost more than that, but it was, as far as price per card goes, worth about 3 of these here. More than that, I think. Actually, take out the bird. These 4 would add up to about what that Stan the Man. So even though I've got more kind of modernish cards or modern cards, I've got some fair percentage of the bucks going into the vintage. So that's something to consider as well. Somebody could look like a modern collector, but if you buy 5 cards for a certain amount that are modern, and then you buy 1 vintage card that costs more than those 5 modern cards, well, then that's kind of putting more of your resources into the vintage, even if you might be getting more that are modern or modernish. But I kind of feel like these are vintage now. I mean, my goodness, they're like 40 years old or a little bit more. This is like about 30 years old, roughly. So these are feeling pretty vintagey to me. Time to close this one out. Oh man, tell me what you think of these new purchases. You gotta love this one if you want to go to heaven right here, even though it's not a new purchase. Oh man, you gotta love this one if you're a collector. Oh yeah. Woo! Thank you for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary. Take care, my collecting brothers and sisters.